What is this? What is this? What happened to my beautiful vista? Oh no! This isn't how I wanted to start. I come back from getting my water to find all the water is missing. Replaced by... Well, I guess technically this is water too, but you get my point. How we doing, people? Yo, yo, yo. Oh boy. Hey, Bach. We continue our adventure through the lands between. Finally reached Caelid. I am so enthused. Oh, what was that? What was that, controller? You okay? There we go. Lyria, the monsoon season. I always said that's moonsoon. I am definitely in the Lyria mood, clearly. Hello. Oh. Didn't lock onto you in time. Whoops. How we doing, chat? Oh. Nice. Going down here so we can get to the bridge. Oh. Just got these wolves casually hanging out on Stormvale Hill. Oh, whoopsie. My bad. This way. I've been going through some text before bed, doing my homework, making sure I'm prepared in case I ever decide to cover the lore, which admittedly, I'm inching closer and closer to that, honestly. I am finding more stuff that's like, ooh, that's actually worth highlighting. Oh, that was you, not me. Yes. So as we can see, the bridge has not survived. I can only imagine there was some sabotage. Don't know who did it though. Was it Godric? Do you not want to make sure anyone like Millennia would continue? Oh. Oh, there goes 16K. Did he want to make sure that people like Millennia didn't travel through here anymore and whoop his ass? Possible. Well, possibly his aim was to cut things off because he has the return portal to get straight into in Weeping Peninsula to get straight to back to the capital. So he doesn't need necessarily the bridge, right? And it doesn't seem like it's very easy to get to Stormvale from the mountaintop. So, yeah. Also, yay, sun, but more mist. Oh no. This is not going to work. God, can we just appreciate how these trees actually feel like they're actual trees in a storm? The way they bend and everything. I really enjoy that little detail, personally. I feel like a lot of games don't make you feel like the trees are very realistic. They feel like they're just dressing. I do like how trees in Stormvale are handled, though. Not perfect still. I still think generally foliage and stuff is the next big technological hurdle for companies to go through. I mean, they still use like flat textures and stuff for leaves and things like that to try to trick you. And it doesn't always work depending on what angle you look at them at. So I'm not getting back up there, unfortunately. I don't remember if I actually talked to the finger reader here. But I guess it doesn't matter, so let's head all the way back. Bok the Seamster. Now, I haven't decided if I was gonna go left or right, so, which would be better? You know what, my confessor went through, is currently going through the right path, so let's go through left. So we find this church with a Church of America with the buried folks here, which I find incredibly curious. Oh, I didn't get you last time. Oh, an Academy Scroll. Lovely. Now, is this corpse here in front of the grave supposed to indicate a sorcerer? Or is he like Tops, or Topes, where he comes here, and ends up getting dying to the dead? I guess one good way to tell is if... Yeah, nothing really informative here. Oh, there we go. That looks fine. That looks a little odd, but okay. It's still there. So what's... So this seems like a burial plot. The question is to who or what? Because you need your own church here? We have to go back there at some point, I'm sure. There'll be a warp gate or something. Then you have the church here. I wonder if this church was erected, because there is a church inside Stormvale proper, but that's something you can imagine was existing so you can give your worship and respects while inside the walls during a siege or something, right? And this church seems like it might be something that was established when Stormvale was being constructed or taken over by the Golden Order. Huh. Or perhaps, for pilgrims, unrelated. There's a lot of burial happening, though, in the land between, so gotta be careful with how we segregate everything. Oh no! I forgot about you. Oh. Big axe, huh, Boyle? That axe is familiar. It looks like a beheading axe. Curious. There we go. Alright, how do I get down from here? Not that way. Looks like it's over here. Yes. So from the church. What ending are you aiming for with the character? I have no idea. I could be interested in Fia, Ronnie, might go like Gold Mask. I think I know most of the endings. Probably gonna skip out on Flame of Frenzy though, because I'll try to do that on my Confessor playthrough, because that'll be also the battle which I'm gonna fight Millennia. Because I depending on how bad she is as a fight, I don't want to do it on this playthrough. That's for sure. Or who knows? Maybe me being sorcerer is gonna make it like a cakewalk or something, but I don't know. So we have our first experience with the cuckoos. So far, not so bad. For having 60 int, being able to kill these guys in 2 shots is pretty nice. So I imagine their magic resistance is pretty nutty. Yes. Earthly flower, bolts. Oh, hey, buddy. Glintstone crafting cook. That's nothing unusual. Is that it? Nothing else in this? Oh. Sorry, buddy. There is more. Smoldering butterfly. Okay. Interesting that's there when there's just this. I guess the guy wanted to get all the butterflies. Now, curiosity. Do the butterflies, are they just attracted to the flame, or are they spawns of the flame? Interesting question to ponder. Which came first, the flame or the butterfly? Because Aeonian butterflies come from the rot, I'm pretty sure, right? So, very possible. Oh, look, a merchant. Hey, Teen Sith, good to see ya. I see you found Moonveil. Yeah, I don't know if you've been... You probably haven't seen the last few streams. It's been quite the experience. I beefed myself up in Caelid. I said, let's just do Caelid. Figure out how far I can go. And the answer was, pretty damn far, apparently. I ended up doing, I think, all the dungeons in this area. Except for this one. Because fuck this area. Fuck this cave in particular. But yeah, so lots of craziness to train myself for. So I think even with my current stats, having nearly 60, there we go, nearly int should help me press forward just against all these sorcery enemies. Dang. Yeah, so I think things have gone pretty well through Caelid. I'm pretty happy with that. Hey, buddy.
You around here?
Hey, buddy.
Surprised you found me in my little nook.
It's not that hard to find you, bro. Just had to pass through the checkpoint.
Why don't you take a look at my wares?
Sure, do you got anything that won't make me kill you?
Don't ask me how I got my hands on them, eh?
Nope, I won't. That just makes it a lot easier. Okay, you don't have Smithing Stone 3. If you had Smithing Stone 3, I would have considered letting you... Wait! You have a lantern. You have a lantern. You get to live for now. What do we care here? We don't care about this. Where is lantern? Lantern! There we go. So now we have something besides my torch. So I don't have to use my torch all the time, necessarily. Oh, we have to go get the... Let's go grab it. Revenants! Hey, buddy. Well, that's not how you hit anything. Well, that's more Caelid than I've done across all like 3 files. Don't cover Caelid much, huh? Understandable. I was just saying earlier, I'm probably not going to cover Millennia on this file. I'm going to do it on my main file. That's also the file where I'll do with Frenzy Flame, probably. But, like, no. No. This playthrough is just going to be me experiencing what it's like to be a sorcerer and seeing... I mean, I did Caelid first, before Liurnia, which already makes it very different from my Confessor playthrough. Which I still can't believe I still have the data. I'm so glad FromSoft learned from Dark Souls 2 and 3 and we're like, hey, having people lose their files because of, I don't know, anything is kind of a terrible idea. Oh, I didn't get the map, I just killed the Revenants. Whoopsie. I'm getting distracted. Getting distracted. It's those birds, man. Yeah. The monstrous crows or whatever. Yeah, Caelid's like, we make things big in Caelid. And I'm like, can you not? I like tiny crows. Oh! Moonveil's not doing too bad here, either. I guess Caelid has sort of conditioned me to think that this is a terrible weapon if I don't get the bleed proc off immediately. So we see how before this area became consumed by the lake, it was a town, or at least had town structures all the way here, pretty lengthy along the road. And we can see some remnants of the road here, along with the map. So it makes me curious, how much was in the lake? Was it maybe just a moat around the academy strictly originally? Alright, so we want to explore here, 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 here. I actually don't remember if I explored this properly when I did my playthrough, so, on Confessor, so. How's Liurnia going? Hey, Aerodynamism. It's going okay so far. Not too bad. It seems like my K-Lid training is paying off. But we'll see. You never know. Something could go horribly wrong at any point. Yes. So let's see. Here we go. Yes, perfect. Any items up there? I don't see them. If so, oh boy, that's gonna be super awkward. But we have another burial site. So we have graves here, graves here, and I assume these graves should be considered an extension of this graveyard. So lots of death of warriors here. There we go. Hiding in the shadows of the cliffside, huh? Understandable. Ow. So I'm getting a sense of the land. And so far... Oh, they're rival graveyards. Oh, I see. They're like, I have more dead people than you. No, you don't. Yeah, I do. Just keep on adding more bodies. Oh. Jellyfish. Now, if I recall correctly, we determined that the jellyfish were spirits of women. For some reason, they become jellies. So that indicates that women died, at least in this cave, if not around it. Well, let's figure out why. They have competitive pricings. Alright. How cheap is your burial? How cheap's the funeral? Oh. Okay, Miranda flowers have to be actual women, right? Or at least the original species has to. Right? Like, no, because the flowers grow smaller ones, so they could be... You confuzzle me. But those jellyfish spirits at least have me suspicious. Oh. I can't believe that missed, but okay. Oh, and you... That was easy. Oh, you. So we have a poison cave down here. Oh. Oh. Wonder how much the Night Maintenance Mist works on them. There's a lot of jellyfish that come out at night in Liurnia, something I just discovered a few days ago for the first time. Now that is interesting. Because if they are women, then it tells us that lots of women exist, have died here in Liurnia compared to other places. And at the very least, they form spirits. Because spirits might be based on magical power and things like that. And if so, this again may be one of Miyazaki's women are special in the magic regard, probably because they're childbearers. That's an interesting angle to look at. I didn't know where I was for a few seconds. Oh, one of my favorite species of butterflies is Vanessa carduli. Great name. Yeah, so it's possible that it just happens to be named for a woman. I know there's cut content which does give the idea that it is, but again, because it was cut, it's hard to say if that's the idea they decided they were going to end up going with. Oh my. You know what? Let's get out of here, deal with my poison, and then we can kill everyone from up here. Sound good? Sound good. Oh my gosh, you piece of shit! There we go. Oh, you're still going up, huh? So we get... This is under Stormveil, right? Yeah, this is going under Godfrey's thing. Godric's thing. I keep saying Godfrey. We're not killing you. You're not worth it. You take way too much FP. I need my focus. Can't stay awake with you around, Mr. Butterfly, Mr. Flower. Oh my gosh. Still takes one shot. Oh my god, it feels so weird after going through Dragon Barrow. Doesn't take like four pebbles. Can you like stop? Thank you. I won't even complain about the awkward disappearance of it so suddenly. Oh. Oh. What the heck is this? Oh. Wheelbarrows. This may have been a mine originally, or at least they were planning on making a mine out of this, which would be an interesting dilemma. Maybe they were trying to search for Brightstone down here. Oopsie. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back to Grace before I do the boss. Oh, mommy! There we go. Gold runes. A sage, huh? We'll look at you in a sec. Serpent arrow. So sage is typically wise man, so I'm gonna assume that's the term being used here. The stargazing jellyfish could explain the suspicious lack of women at the Rhea Lucaria Academy. Yes, that could be. It could be that women were sacrificed or used in that regard. Yes, that could be an explanation. Because we only see a few who are witches, right? But despite the fact that they are so prominent characters, so... Again, it's possible that other women were used in terms of magical experiments and end up dead or something as a result. Source of power and all that. Very possible to explore. Now let's see, what was the... Sage. I think there was a headpiece, right? Yeah. Of the wise sages who were deemed heretical, evidence that the wearer was driven from town. This is the same set Gowry wears, right? And he seems to have been a Celian sorcerer. So, attire of the wise sages who were deemed heretical. Alright, so my thought process here, since we see all the signs of the rock cult, is that because Millennia travels from here in the world of the Altus Plateau down over to here. Godric apparently went out fighting because he didn't like her infringing on his territory. Again, might be the reason that the bridge is broken at some point. Whatever the case, he gets his ass kicked, right? And then the monument of the battle is like around here or something. No, it's around here or something. So that happened. Then they continue forward. No, it can't be that way. Yeah, so the battle probably happened because there was conflict here, and the monument ended up being set up down here. And they ended up traveling, though, east to go fight Radon. So Celian's like Gowry. So it's presumably not just Gowry, but also the sage we just looted from. Left town, were driven from town for their heresy of embracing the rot from the battle. Now Gowry stays behind, and he seems to have founded the religion. Or at the very least, he's the key proponent pushing it. And then we see the cultists come all the way over here and settle underground in Liurnia, though it's a bit weird. What were they planning? Are they trying to build up their forces to attack Godric from below? Like, try to sort of, like, burrow their way in? A lot of the Rises have women's names. This might be something interesting to check in the original, especially with the prevalence of Graven Sorcerers therein. Yeah, because we see lots of massive sorcerers, right? And a lot of... I'll have to double check the names and stuff for everything, because I'm not familiar if they're real names or if they just... It's possible that they're names that might sound feminine, but they belong to male characters or something intentionally. That's always a possibility, but yeah, I'll double check to see how many names at least sound like they could be female names. The Academy Glintstone crowns are totally lined with glintstone, so the sorcerers are just wearing magic radioactive rock hats. Yeah, that's interesting to think about, isn't it? Okay, so we have to go back over here. Oh, there's items down there. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, game. Why you gotta do this to me? So, quick question. Do plants bleed? I guess we'll find out. Oh. I should have seen that coming. I should have just gone for the item. I should have just jumped at the item, but no. That was, not the plan. Not today. Ay, ay, ay. Ah. I'm letting you live. Anything else? Oh, right. Ooh, what's that crest they're casting? Gotta keep a closer look at that, huh? Oh. Oh, the item disappeared. It might have been a drop then. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at your crest. Ow. Dang it! This was not the plan. Alright, we'll do it in a more controlled environment. I'm going through this poison like it's nothing, huh? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I can't make a small jump like that. I am so boosted. Yeah, glintstone is a substance, all right. So they literally want to become the massive radioactive rock. Oh boy, I'm glad to see that the scholars still managed to find their drugs. I'm so happy that academia hasn't changed since I've been to it. Oh. Oh. Gonna go here. All right. All right. You done? Oh, okay. So it almost looks like a horn. Interesting. Or maybe it's a flower about to bloom. That could be it. Like it's a closed flower. Interesting. Alright, there's more of these cultists here, right? Alright, you Xanthos boys. I need you to help me get to... Ooh, don't have to step on the poison. Cool. I see you guys aren't hardcore enough. You actually make some platforms to get over the poison. Are you all facing that direction? You are. Ah, you're facing this way. I wonder. Because Millennia has a boss fight somewhere up there, right? I wonder. Maybe it's just convenient. Oh no, you're not all facing the same way. Never mind then. Okay. So our guys here took over a cave that was infested already with bats, and have been trying to make of it their own. Poison grease. For those wondering, the term for grease here is root resin specifically, like the root resins I think you use to make them, if I recall correctly. Just FYI. Oh. I already beat 2 of you. What's 1 of you? Yeah, keep blocking. Oh, whoopsie. Wait, I need my flask. There we go. Yeah! Is that significant at all? I wonder. Or is it just supposed to be moss? Might just be moss. There are bones here, though. Bones here. And bones here. Ah, I get it, because so many people who wander in end up either dying here when they come here because they don't feel like moving, and those who take the risks end up just dying here because it's another... Okay, I get it. Haha, very funny. What do you think the flask tastes like? I don't know. It tastes like amber, I assume. Tastes like blessed divinity. Well, they're just napping, I see. Yeah, I guess. Is the Halig tree up there? Possibly. I assume, because I assume the way this game is structured, it's something like you start out in Limgrave, right? And you have Caelid, because Caelid is like that area where it's like, if you don't want to go to Caelid, you don't have to. It's like this little freaking cancerous tumor on the side of the rest of the lanes between. So it's just like, okay, you got this other optional area here, but you basically goes Limgrave, and then you go Liurnia, and then you go to Altus Plateau, and then I guess the mountaintop of the Giants has to be at the very end. And then I assume somewhere is the Halig tree and other areas and stuff that the game has all the endgame crap at, I assume. Well, that explains the women, because the Clean Rot Knights are all women, right? I actually don't recall the thing, but that would actually make sense then. Because we have to imagine there's... We know there's Clean Rot Knights in the swamp of Aeonia, and they seem to have obviously gone at least cuckoo enough. We know some were in the abandoned cave here, fighting off the snake Iron Maidens, the virgins. And then, I guess some must have come here. Oh, Stillwater Cave, of course. Stagnant water. Haha, poison. Makes sense. So the idea is that this cave got poisoned from all the stillness and accumulation. I assume all the trash and stuff probably seeped into there, especially with Stormveil and stuff on top. And then bats took it over, because they can fly, so they don't care for the poison. And they hang on ceilings. But then the rot people decide to take shelter in it because A, poison, and you have Millennia's people there. The question is, were they there? And some of them seem to have possibly died and succumbed to the poison, since they're being infested with the Scarlet Rot. And well, I can imagine that living with that eventually kills you, like we see with Millicent. Ah, so probably honey. Nice, looks like someone is overqualified for this work. Yeah, I'm so far very happy, but we haven't gone against sorcerers, so you never know. If I go against sorcerers, I might still get wrecked. Actually, you know what? We're gonna have this, just so we know that this is the line. Sure. So that way we don't go past here. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna do left, and then next time we'll do right. So again, get the idea of a town, a thriving town area here. Oh no. Right, you. Oh, decent damage. Nice. Wait, is that an item I missed? No, it's just a tree. Oh! Right. Gone a little too far, I see. Let's go here. God, I think Liurnia might be a contender for my favorite area. I don't know, just going through this place. Man, it feels magical. But again, there's a whole game ahead of me. The music helps, too. So, it takes a bit for you. Oh, whoopsie. Sorry, that was a little overkill, I know. Ah! Summoning the dead! Broken magic crystals, just casually. More down here we have to explore. Ooh, a grace. Oh, come on, this isn't Caelid. I don't need a grace every 2 feet. But I am getting lots of cookbooks. No. Freezing grease, huh? I didn't read that wrong, did I? Interesting. This makes me have to wonder the relation between the cold and magic now. Because obviously the idea, I said this on Twitter, but my current understanding of the cosmology is that the Erd Tree, the Elden Ring, come from the sun, and the sun is the greater will, and then the outer gods and stuff are the moons and stars. Again, for those that don't know, Hoshi for stars can also be used generally in the abstract sense when you say, you know, the stars, when you're just referring to the heavenly body. So, you know, like, technically Mars, Venus, and stuff are quote-unquote stars, even though they're, again, we classify them in modern science as planets, and then there's, of course, the moon and stuff. So, like, you can argue that all the quote-unquote stars are outer gods and or other celestial beings similar to the outer gods, or in a related fashion. Like, there's an idea that the stars guide your fate, right? So it's possible that everyone has a star in the sky. There we go. This era is hell, if I recall. So, the Lascar ruins. I think they're called Lasca, if I recall correctly in Japanese, but you can imagine in ours there. So, it's not the most unbelievable translation. But I'll have to double check. Alright, where is he? Where's the big boy? I know he's here somewhere. Just crawling out of hell, huh? Well, there's the item. There you are. Wraith Calling Bell. Oh, so they've actually taken over the ruins and are using them. Unless they are the original residents of the ruins. I guess that's possible too. Ooh, what's the Wraith Calling Bell used for? So that's Spirit Calling Bell. If I recall correctly, Wraith is Vengeful Spirit, but I have to double check. Ah, there you are. Summon Prowling Wraiths. This can be done multiple times. Wraiths are said to be vengeful spirits of those who died when cursed. Interesting. Used by the worshippers of Revenants. Oh, no! So, the Revenants... Because these enemies are called the Revenants, aren't they? But it may be that the localizers made a mistake. It's supposed to be translated as, like, Revenant worshippers, because these are, like, the lesser Revenants, and there's the King Revenants, right? Oh, I gotta check the translation for that. Yeah, I gotta check that for sure. That's definitely one to look into, because I can imagine how that could possibly be wrong. I guess we'll have to see. Pot, I guess, for making magical items and stuff. You got 4 arms like Ronnie. Interesting. Wonder what race you are a part of. Okay, where are you, big boy? You gotta be somewhere around here. Oh, you're not. Warp gate. I guess we can always try that. Alright, let's grab this. Has to be in the middle here, then. Yeah, that makes sense. Of course. Can't you stagger when you take a bunch of rocks to the face? There we go. Glory me, they do not die. Smithing Stone 3, it does exist! Finally! Victory! Anything else? Oh. Skull. Let us away. Alright, where you take me? Oh, to the academy. If I recall correctly, the town here also does something similar. So yeah, the idea is that these two towns were supporters of the academy, so they have access to warp gates that let you freely get in. Well, at least they would if there wasn't this giant seal. Hey, Gastani, I think you're new. Good to see ya. The Omen doll seems to release wraiths too. Do you think there's a connection between the cursed spirits and the Omen curse itself? I think it might be a connection with curses in general. Because I don't think we get curses defined like we do in Dark Souls, right? So there is a question of what is a curse. it doesn't seem to just be the absence of a blessing, right? Like, say, traditional, like, say, Christian theology. There is this idea that... Ooh, blue-white shield. There is seemingly this idea... Oh. There does seem to be this idea that curses are, in fact, something additional. The question then, what is that? Are they a product of negative emotions, for example? Because we see the idea of vengeful spirits seem to be the idea of curses. Or they are produced when they curse. So then, what is the curse? I feel like if we can define curses, we can define the exact relationship between the omen, quote-unquote, curse, and the what's it called? The general curse of like spirits and grudges and things like that. Yes, yes, yes. I see your blue. I see this town has its own little burial plot. So yeah, there couldn't have been a lake here either. So the lake seems to be just the product of neglect. Wasn't taking care of the water flooding in this area. Oh, you don't do the white beams. Gotcha. There's the last one. But you still have poison, huh? Yeah, poison's still your shtick, I see. A church! A building! Smithing stone. So it seems to be the idea is most, smithing stone seems to be used for most statues and stuff, because we've now seen it consistently used in both the saint statues and these, sorceress statues. Very curious. Hey, Elven Oryx! Not bad. Not bad. Oh. There we go. That was just a, small one, I see. And you're just healing, right? There we go. Darn color blindness, it all looks the same. Oh, Blood Church, I see. Nomadic Warriors Cookbook. You know what, trying to bleed you is probably a bad idea. Oh, you can close the distance. That wasn't gonna work. A lot of blood roses. Ill. So I see it's not just the rot. It's not just Kaled. Oh, hey, Vare.
Ah, there you are. You've had your audience. With the two fingers at the round table hold.
Sure.
What was your impression?
They were so... I like how this is the first option.
Aha. Your intuition serves you well. My doubts had been piling up, you see.
Uh-huh.
The words of the two fingers cannot be trusted.
Sure, mate.
Truly, naught but rambling, senile delusions. I believe that when the Elden Ring was shattered, the two fingers were corrupted, their guidance skewed. Even worse, the fingers harbor no love for our kind.
Uh-huh.
That's the part that irks the most. Oh, I have a gift for you. Something fit only for the wise. A
Uh-huh.
means for circumventing the draw of the two fingers. Give it a try, won't you?
I see.
And if it please you, may we meet again. I've high hopes for you, my lambkin.
Ill.
Be sure to try that finger I gave you. There's no reason to dither. The tarnished were spurned by grace, forsaken by the two fingers. And now they ask you to mend their crumbling world?
Yeah.
Your loyalties are misplaced with them.
Gosh, he seems like such a nice guy. So helpful. I might need to grab that. Is there any other... I don't see any other map, so I might need to grab this map here. Like we said, we're gonna ignore all that. What do I need for level up? 38k. Wow, we're approaching 40k on the level ups at this point. Oh, Vari, he's extremely normal, as you can see. Yeah, he seems like a totally, respectable dude. Why would you want to trust good old Vari? Oh, right. I kept missing with my things! There we go. Oh! Oh, you're a silver tier. Okay. Okay. Noted. Noted. How did I not see this? So it looks like Godric's been in the area, though, if the silver tier knows about, the Scion. I guess that makes sense. Oh. Doesn't break. That's actually neat. Yeah, it just bends. Cool. Godly Ernia, you're so cool. Dang it. Hitting you between the trees. Not my smartest move. There we go. Alright, so note to self. Don't go searching the lobster. It's actually a mimic. Honestly, I like these much better than actual mimics. Because mimics, the trick works on you once, and then you never fall for it again. This, though, you don't know when an enemy could be doing it. You just gotta kind of hope. There's too many for you to check. Compared to chests. Where are you, my rooms? There we go. Got you. I knew you were coming. Also, I'm just saying, I killed you. I cannot believe you took all that. Oh, we have to go back to Hero's Grave and deal with those two bozos at some point, huh? Those two scions. I want to kill them at some point, just for street cred. Dang! That's a lot of damage. Alright. Let's try doing this from the other angle. So I'm sure nothing else will hurt me on the way. Alright, my top priority is my runes. If I see a situation where I could die, I run away. I must not lose over 30k runes. That is just an embarrassing loss. Alright, so first things first, avoid the revenants! Hey, buddy. I know I said avoid you, but I meant the royal one. I meant King Revenant. You lied! You guys weren't gathering around an item? Hey, buddy. You and your horse, no more. Oh, I thought that might be a cave. I was like, no, okay, nope. Well. Oh, this is a cave. This is a cave. Okay. Okay. Never know when you find a cave. Oh, you know what? I think this is the last entry in my Elden Ring diary, isn't this? On Twitter. Yeah, I remember, because, yeah, this is the chest. Arteria leaves. Which is a rather generic item to have in there. I'm actually surprised, but I guess we'll learn more as we go in. Alright, let's get the runes first, and then we'll do this dungeon. Man, of all the times I wish I found a Grace. Oh, demi-humans? Oh, this might be a demi-human cave, then. If they got demis right here, this might be another one of their caves. Which, interestingly, I don't think we found any of those in Caelid, despite the fact there were demi-humans there. I guess their cave might have been filled with Scarlet Rot. I'm just hazarding a guess. Oh! Need a clear shot. Like this. Cut it a little close, but I managed. Dang it, I missed two of them. Yeah, auto lock on is not reliable. Gotta rely on manual. Is that it? I guess so. Dang, there's so much I haven't explored here. Crystal buds, huh? Wait, did I pick up that room? Ow. Oh. I guess I must have, and it didn't show on my screen. Okay. Not you. Oh! Hey, Patches. I see when you said you were moving shop, you meant here.
Oh, well. It's been a long while. It's me, Patches the Untethered.
Yeah.
I'm still in business, if you can believe it. Now I'm my only supplier, so I haven't got much. But everything here is top notch. Patches Emporium, now open in Rea Lucaria.
Oh, gosh. Anything new? Nothing interesting lore-wise there. Unless we're gonna meet a three-headed horse at some point. Yeah, nothing too crazy.
By the way, have you met that girl, Raya?
Nope.
She's a strange one, but I believe she was in need of help. Not that it's any of my business, but if she rings your bell, why not lend her an ear?
Uh-huh.
You're making your way to the Erd Tree, no?
Yeah.
Well, I heard something that might help. A special means of reaching your destination.
Yeah, sure,
Have you ever
bud.
seen an Iron Virgin? The clunky contraptions are whirlwinds of sickles and spiked wheels.
Oh, yeah, I felt them.
But long ago, they were endowed with a spell of transposition. And get this, a surviving virgin sits at the bottom of the big water wheel in the Academy of Rea Lucaria. Its transpositional powers fully intact.
Sure, bud.
So, right, if you get caught in it on purpose, it'll chuck you out straight at the base of the Erd Tree. Or so I'm told.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, great story, isn't it? I'll tell you as many times as you like. There's a surviving...
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a surviving Iron Virgin.
Big water
I
wheel.
heard if you let yourself...
Yeah.
Try to find it in your...
Sure, mate. Tell me a story that isn't gonna get me killed next time. Giant octopus everywhere! Oh, hey. You love your thorns, don't you, buddies? And your flame, I can see. There we go. That wasn't so bad, they're just a little tanky. Transpositional virgins, especially. Oh my. I don't know. Sounds like a trap to me. Either way. Oh boy. Fire monks. We can explore this. Ooh, what are these? Oh, just more leaf flowers. Gotcha. I'm gonna need to grab that map at some point. Patches is a chaser. He chases you all around the map after all. That he does, doesn't he? Speaking of traps... Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen. Yeah. It's for a 2. I need 3s! Woo! Yes, sniper! I can see that sniping's a good job, huh? Runes? I need you, runes. Now, where's our oh, there's our fake. Right. Don't fall for it. Alright, so this guy's gonna just block, right? Oh! No, I will not die here. Oh. You have some range, buddy. There we go. There we go, and dead. That worked out. Where's number 3? We shall now head this way. Gosh, what a beautiful area to explore. Oh! I wasn't expecting to find a grace here. No smithing stone from the statue. I could probably level up at this. You are a bright crab. I'll have you know. Kinda... Wait. You are a bright white, almost silver crab. That is suspicious. I can't tell if you bleed silver. I am blind. Darn it. There we go. Honestly, you just look like crab juice. So I'm assuming no. Now, crabs have typically, in the series, reflected their environments of what they devour. So I guess they're eating some of that silver blood from Albinorix. I can imagine that gets in the water. Not dropping anything, so... Hard to say. Okay, it's time to... It's time to get that map and then we can go. Ready for 2. He also tells us to keep our eyes open for a Raya chick, so... Oh, another grace. Goodness me! Impressive how many of these there are. That's 2. Oh, there's you. Okay, so you guys don't bleed easy. Good to know. Tarnished golden sunflower. Huh. The color of gold has faded. Oh, I did check the Japanese for these sunflowers, by the way, and they're not even called sunflowers, actually. They're actually referred to as a kind of, like, flower grass. Similar to what we see happen with the star flowers in the Bloodborne's Celestial Emissary boss fight, where those flowers are referred to as more so like a weed or a grass, because they haven't bloomed, presumably, versus, say, the ones in the Hunter's Nightmare, which are considered a tree, because, well, you can see in the boss battle there's a giant tree of flowers. So very interesting how they don't even use the term sunflower in the Japanese text, but they clearly decide to base the form on the sunflower. So I would say that adds to my impression that these are actually, that the connection between the sun and the what's it called? The greater will. God, I'm having such a terrible, thing. Flower grass, like a dandelion? Kind of. I assume the Japanese is using that because the idea is that we pick it from the ground. But it is interesting that they don't really use the same term they would, like, say, with a Fulgur bloom or an Altus bloom or whatever they call them. Where, you know, again, it's the idea is that they are, quote-unquote, flowers, blooms. Found another one. Alright, so we don't care about here anymore. Map of Liurnia. Okay, that covers a pretty good chunk. We still need here. I don't know where I will get that. But yeah, now we can leave here. We'll make exploring here our objective, so we'll explore the everything south of this bridge, basically. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. Ooh, there's a thing here, too, we can look at. Just ignore me. Just ignore me. Oh my god, I passed over one of your tails. Thank god you're asleep. Yes! 3 times 3! I can upgrade! Yee! Oh, look at that! Yeah! I could tank it. Nice. Woo! I wonder how many Fulgur blooms you can plant in one area before lightning starts to strike. The apothecaries must know. Well, that's the interesting thing. Do the quote-unquote lightning flowers, or Fulgur blooms, as the localization calls them, do they appear because there's lightning in the area? Like, do they grow there, or are they attracting the lightning? I'm actually curious which was the answer there. Alright, got that. Don't need to worry about you. So, like, if you plant a bunch of them, will they not actually do anything unless there's lightning, so they won't grow and they'll die? And then you'll have to actually go to places where lightning does strike regularly. That would be interesting, because where does lightning fit in the cosmology? Because lightning is connected to the Elden Ring and the Greater Will. So we have this idea that fire and the sun is once again is the source of lightning. Oh my. Alright. Where is it? I gotta add these to my thing for the future. Really? There we go. Gotta add them. Do you have access to Altus Plateau? You can get to the second smithing stone bell bearing there. No, I do not have access. At least not on my Confessor. Or this one. Oh. All that for a rune. Don't worry, buddy, I'm not getting you. You'll bring me up here. We don't care about that. Although... this is just too cool to pass up. Oh, I love that view. Nope. Lore. Oh, lore. Where are you, my juicy tidbits of lore to be found in these areas? 3.
Hello. Hello.
Oh.
Please. Over here.
Ah. I see.
Hello. It's rather chilly here, isn't it? My mistress sent me off on an errand,
Well, that explains the
accosted
freezing,
by a ruffian.
Grease.
and now I'm in a bind.
Oh.
Could I ask you lend a hand? Perhaps.
Just point me to where I
Thug
need to
made
kill.
off with a precious necklace. I need someone to retrieve it. Only, he too is tarnished.
Oh.
If you've any qualms confronting your own, I shall find another.
Nope, don't worry.
Oh, thank you dearly.
Wonderful.
What a blessing that we've met like this. The thug should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back.
You're a looker, aren't you?
The thug should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please.
Yeah, yeah. Oh. Convenient. Oh, right, I haven't used these. There's her. There's Patches. I guess that explains why he was mentioning her. I got all that to look into. She said down the way, right? Is it behind her? No. We would have seen it. So it's somewhere up here. Horsey. Thought I covered this area pretty thoroughly. I'm sorry, girl. Are you sure you didn't lose it? Oh, also crystal thing. Ooh, what's that? Oh no, just another horsey. I don't know. I don't see it. I'm sure I'll find it if I explore more. Finally, a realistic gamer girl in fiction. Oh, that's so mean. With the back. Always make sure you got good posture, folks. That's what my nonna used to always say. Oh yeah, we need more arch-backed gamer girls with hidden secret representation. With hidden secrets representation. I see. Are we gonna start an activist club just for this? We need more Rayas in the world. More hunchbacks. She's got quite the specific hunch, though. It's like, girl, how do you keep that thing in that 45-degree angle? Also, snake snails with crystals. Understood. There we go. One. Oh, it's a dig at my own terrible posture. Correct it. Learn from Raya. You won't always have a tarnish that'll come and help you with your terrible arched back. Ay, ay, ay. I ain't seeing this, this thug anywhere. Because that's where she is, right? Unless she means Patches. Oh, whoopsie. I'm starting to think it might have literally been down the way, as in, like, in front of her. Oh, wait, no, what's that over there? A house! How did I miss this? I guess I went around here and didn't see it. But yeah, it's very clearly a house. Who decided to have a hovel in the middle of this? Only house that apparently decided it would be on slightly higher elevation, apparently.
What are you looking at? You trying to start something, mate?
No.
Ah, that necklace what you're after, is it?
Yeah. I got this katana at your neck.
Well,
You know what to do.
Show me
Lamau.
what it's worth to you, and I'll consider parting ways with it. I'm not in love with it or nothing. You're a shrewd one, Chief. First, you hand me the runes. And don't try nothing, neither.
Ah, you're the prawn guy. Necklace stolen from Riot to the by the blackguard. Features a relief, a dignified-looking woman from a foreign country. I see she models herself after this woman. Appears to hold great significance for Raya.
Alright. Take it. Thing's no damn use to anyone anyway. Your bloody idea, mate. Don't come crying to me later. Oh, piss off. What is it now? Oh, I see. You want some of me prawn?
Yeah, sure.
Freshly cooked it is.
Uh-huh.
Alright then. It's yours.
My favorite
If
boy.
you can eat your price. I could be
You like the bad
persuaded to
boys,
sell
huh?
some things too, if you've got the runes.
Let's see. Purchase. Boiled prawn. Boost for certain duration. Prawn, crayfish, you know the drill. Oh, I can sell stuff. such a weird concept to me. Like, this is so weird. Like, this is the same thing in Dark Souls 3, but basically the idea is, if you want to very easily break stuff, you can always just do it while you're selling other crap. But it's so, like, backwards, the ideas of, hey, I will sell you this big rune for your small runes. Like, it's such a weird exchange rate thing you're doing. Because, like, I could just break these runes myself. Or I could sell them to someone else, and they'll give me the same runes equivalent exchange. It's like, what a weird, just such a bizarre way to handle it. It's like if someone said, I want to exchange my $20 for 20 singles. But you could just crush the 20 and it'll magically turn into 20 singles. It's such a bizarre concept. It's like, why would you bother exchanging it? The crawdad? Oh, God. Call him daddy, huh? This might be enough for another level up. No, because this 4,000... Yeah, this won't be enough. Better save it.
Oh. So you met the girl, did you?
Yeah.
Alright, well, sort the particulars of the matter. But it ain't my fault she's stupid enough to get duped, is it? Anyway, she ain't alright, that one. Lucky she ain't died on the bloody roadside, I reckon.
I'm sure she has a magic barrier. Apparently everyone in this freaking game has magic barriers protecting them. Do you have a magic barrier, my friend? Do you automatically just get protected from instant death because you have a indestructible barrier protecting you? Seriously, why don't bosses use this? Godric would never die. He just needs the magical golden barrier of protection. He could literally just roll over everyone else if he had this. It's apparently a secret art known only to Tarnished. Or I guess anyone who's just not stricken to die. Whatever. Nice meeting you, bud. More Trina's lilies, huh? No, he's a real mensch, no barrier on him. What? Did you just vomit on me? Oh my god. I see the crayfish taught you well. Frickin' prawn, man. You can't snipe, though. You have far to learn, you tadpole. Oh, I've killed people here before. Right. Have I killed anyone there, though? I mean, you can always go around pissing off all the NPCs once you unlock forgiveness. I suppose I could. Though, I like to trust that the game makes it where they don't instantly aggro if I accidentally touch them. Gowry seems pretty cool with the whole me one-shotting him thing. Since he has a million frickin' servants he can just use. Huh. The Blackguard. He doesn't even have a name, he's just Blackguard. His name is just Blackguard. I love it. Folly on the Lake, huh? Curious what the Japanese for that is going to turn out to be. Looks like there's a road here. Let's go to Patches.
Hello again. Welcome to Patch's Emporium. Oh yeah.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
a
yeah,
savant eye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Try to find it.
Listen, you have something I actually do want, buddy, so... Oh? I did not see that, originally. A lot easier to find these at night, huh? Alright. Oh, you know what? I bet it's the cave. Yeah, I bet it's the cave, that's why. Glintstone fireflies, huh? Well, what do you know? The fireflies are out at night, or is that magical energy? Let's see. Oh! It all just disappears when I... Okay. Sure, I didn't want to look at it anyway. This ain't the standard, camp, huh? Well, that was a failure. Blood for the blood god. Wait, there's actually a blood god in this game. What am I saying? I should not be asking for that. No. Fire Monk's Prayer Book. Good to know. Fire, spur me! Okay, so gestures are completely arbitrary in Souls games at this point. Like, we just got a gesture from just being near, a torch. Where's that book? So they came from the mountaintops for the giants. Wait, I recall reading in a description on this. This is because they're looking for a thief, right? There's the bleed. Smoldering butterflies, huh? Yeah, I gotta go in there at some point. Yeah, no way I'm getting there. Oh. Nope, no secrets. Ow. There we go. Oh! Oh! Man, sucks to be you, buddy. These guys are here. Why are you lot here? What could you possibly have here? I get the ones who are serving with Garank and have all the beasts and stuff, like, sure. But what are you guys doing? What's your motivation? Might be good to have this. Trina's Lily. Maybe they come to free him on the Thief of Fire. Well, if there's a Thief of Fire, then I would assume that he's the person who the thief they're coming after, because he must have stolen something from them. So I don't know if you already spoke about this in the other stream, so what's the deal with the Ancestor Spirit? Where do we get brought when we touch the body? I'm taking the chance for some lore answers. I've thought of two possibilities. One, it's some sort of mental world, which means that we have to delve pretty deep into the cosmology. I think physically, though, the game puts you here. So it's possible there's an actual cavern underground that we're actually going to. The reasons I don't think this is possible is because we see a corpse, and it's obvious the boss corresponds to the corpse, right? So I do think it has to be some sort of rebirthing dimension. Or put another way, it could be a dream dimension. So when we light the lanterns, we go inside their quote-unquote dreams, which of course is a mental space with which the rebirthing process into an ancestor spirit is occurring, and we're obviously seeing that in quote-unquote real time. That's where my thoughts on that are. But no, it's a good question, because I don't think I covered it, at least in that level of detail, when we were doing that stream. That's a way to get back down. There's something involving gravity with these guys, with the way they are arranged, because they're clearly a bunch of different balls, and yet they're set to act in a defined manner. But their main purpose seems to be to absorb energy with which they use to power the Everjail. So there seems to be this idea of gravity manipulating space. Now, runes seem to be the source of life, right? That seems to be pretty... they're basically souls, from what I can understand. Because, as far as we can tell, every quote-unquote living thing, something which is in some way alive, has a soul, has runes. These runes we use, of course, are a power source. They come with the Elden Ring, and the Elden Ring... Oh, I gotta grab that item. Involve life. So, the way I see it, it seems we can more or less say that runes are the same thing as souls. The only difference is, unlike souls, they're not the power of disparity, so we don't really know what the cosmological origin of runes would be if they are essentially the, I guess, the quote-unquote code to the universe of life. Well, there's our Thief of Fire, so, yep, pretty sure that's what our mountaintop people are looking for. Hey, that's cheating. Only I'm supposed to be able to heal. Man, you are ugly. Huh. Yeah. So it looks like someone got to this Adon fellow before the monks did. Curious. There you go. I'm the victor, punk. What armor set was that? That could say a lot about who this thief is. Touch the antlers and ingest the ancestral hallucinogens. Just get on those tribal drugs. Hardcore drugs. The malefactors Everjail. So basically, criminal. Okay, we've covered this. Come down here now. The question is who imprisoned the guy, though. I guess it has to be the Carians and Aurea Lucaria, right? Again, just a bit weird, because it's... Oh! I missed! Okay, there's a way to get back up, right? Like, if I remember correctly, there's something here. Oh, look, the magical crystal fireflies are back. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Miyazaki. Arigato gozaimasu. Ah! Thank you, thank you. Oh, I should not set a bad example. We try to keep it in English here. Sacrificial twig. That's actually kind of useful. I don't have to buy one now. Alright, time to level up. So close to 60. Yeah, I guess we'll do it here. I'll have the Vare Church be our limiter for now. Fire Prelate set, I think. Oh, so then this thief might be part of the Fire Monks, huh? Interesting how the water here gets dirty. I wonder why. Oh wow, you're silver too. Didn't I get the Starlight Sorcery? I don't have space for it though, right? Yeah, I don't have space. I gotta get rid of something. Or I get an extra memory slot, so we gotta find more of those sorcery towers. Wait. Oh, yeah, totally. It's them eating Albanoric's blood. Because this one's not completely silver. Unless that's a trick. Oh, that might just be the shadows. No, that might just be the shadows. Okay. No, it might be... It's hard to say. I can't tell looking. It's too dark and the lighting's too inconsistent. But it might just be that they're silver, but their claws aren't quite yet. I have to look at normal crabs, see if their blood's the same. There's also a Carrion Night Troll who's locked in Everjail. I wonder if EG did that. Did you speak to Nefeli? I haven't seen Nefeli since Round Tables. So if you were talking about that, then yes. Ash of War, Vow of the Indomitable. Oh, we should look at this too. One of the several that draw directly from the power of the fire giants. Released a ball of fire, are said to be inhabited by a fell god, an evil god, huh? The fireball flows toward the enemy, exploding the area ablaze. So a fell god which exists within the fire. Arganthe, the chief guardian of the flame, had kept this incantation well kept secret until it was stolen by Adon. Fell god still lurks within the fire giants. Interesting. They don't want it to be known that the fell goddess still lives. Interesting. Inside the giants. Now that could be a giant, and not giants, plural. I have to double check the Japanese to see how they write that. Because it could be referring to just the one. Because I think there's only one left, right? I think there's an item that clarifies that there's like a last survivor type of deal. Or hey, maybe there's more we don't know about and Last Survivor isn't so last. He's kind of like the quote-unquote last giant. Oh! I thought that was my sword. Well, I deserve that. Hi, Samai, and good day to you. Hey, man, how you doing? Hi, Samai. Ooh, we can go this way. Yes. More of the same. thanks, not gonna deal with you. Not my problem. Bye. Oh, this is where we just were. Ooh, what is this? Nah, I don't think any of this is gonna take me anywhere. I think this is just a bunch of rock walls. Don't know who's fighting there. God, it's so weird when you don't have a map for this. Oh, there's a village up there. Oh! Get out of your swamp, okay? See? Oh no! You're not limited to the water like those other crap. Oh, that's a lot of bodies. Oh no. Oh! Oh no. Well, I think I know why this water got polluted so much compared to the rest. Well, yeah, that sounds about right. It's just like in Weeping Peninsula. Look at all those Trina lilies! Look at all those bodies! Oh my! Mamma mia! Ay, Dios mío. Old commoner soldiers? Well. There's the theory in the Italian community about the outer gods. They say that they are kamis in Shinto, natural forces born when the Elden Ring got sent from the greater will and brought life in the lands. Yeah, I think that sounds about accurate. Because I remember reading a dialogue about the Great One, right? And then the greater will split up and created disparity, essentially, like in Dark Souls. So that makes sense. If there's disparity, then of course the outer gods exist because they govern disparity. So, and we know that the Elden Ring, sent by the Greater Will to the lands between, governs the stars, quote unquote. I talked about this on Twitter, the idea that when it says in that trailer, that line about, oh, the Elden Ring, it commands the very stars, or however it goes. The term for commands is specifically means something like to regulate. It's the same term used with the same kanji for regulation used in the Golden Order. And as we... Oh. And as the finger reader lady with the two fingers will tell us, the Elden Ring and the Golden Order are synonymous. They're one and the same. To have the Elden Ring is to have order of some kind. And the order is a quote-unquote regulation, right? It's the law. It's the commandment which binds the world. Oh. Oh. Hey, buddy. You don't look healthy. You were just searching the corpses of your friends. I feel bad. Well. So yeah, the idea that they're similar to how the Japanese gods work, it's fine. I don't like using kami personally. This is something I apply to all religions with quote-unquote gods or something with that, because a lot of people say, like, oh, you know, kami are completely different from gods as we imagine it. Well, this is true in every religion's gods are completely different from gods as we imagine it. Most polytheistic pantheons, monotheistic pantheons, there's huge varieties in the theology and the epistemology and the cosmology and all that. So, to kind of be like, well, we should use the native term for that because, it's not completely quite like when we hear the word God. Well, it's like you would have to apply that to everything. Like, take, say, Egyptian gods, for example. Egyptian gods refer more than to just the big gods we know as Ra, Anubis, Isis, things like that. It refers to basically anything that's a spirit. You can even apply this to biblical theology and things like that with words like, not El Shaddai, El Elohim and things like that. So, like, So like I'm not big on using the term kami personally. I would just say gods. But yes, the idea is that if we were applying it to the Japanese gods, I can totally imagine there's a bunch that are kind of like nature spirits, right? Like they're embodiments that are born from the rivers or the things. That might actually explain the fairies too, because there is reference to the fairies, right? If I recall correctly. I don't know about the Ainsel. I don't know about the Sifra River or Siofra. Japanese is pronounced Shifra, so I assume that it's something like Sifra then. If it's like a Celtic term, that makes sense because I know Ainsel is a Celtic word related to fairies. So I wouldn't be surprised if fairies are the quote unquote god, the outer gods of water and stuff like that. And that's the fairy that the blind swordsman met. Wouldn't be shocked whatsoever. Ooh, gotta get up there. Is that a sorcerer tower? Well. There's a village we should be able to get up to, right? Maybe going this way? No, that's a dead end. It's Irish, so it's Shifra. Okay, so it is like the Japanese then. Because the thing with Japanese is when they use they don't really have a sit sound when they're doing stuff, so they use she instead. So you see, so it would be Shifra. So I don't know if that's actually how it would be pronounced in Celtic, so. If it is Shifra, though, that makes sense. So it's the Shifra River and the Ainsel River. Nice. Nice. I gotta upgrade my sword and staff! Staff takes priority, of course. Oh, I should go back up. There's a lot more in this little cave cavern than I expected. Marika is not god, she's living goddess. Well, okay. The term used is kami, the same as with the outer gods and stuff like that. So again, how you define the way that they use God in this series seems to be in multiple connotations from what I can tell. There's Marika, the idea of a god on Earth. Right, a god incarnate, essentially. But it's basically just a title the idea of is like, hey, worship her as an extension of the greater will. And greater will seems to basically be the true quote-unquote god, right? They don't use that term, but that seems to be the idea. He's the big G, or it's the big G. It's just the will. The great will. Oh. I swear, if there's actually something at the top here, I'm gonna laugh. I can do this. That's totally doable. I'm gonna get myself killed, and then I have to get my runes from over here. It's gonna be absolutely miserable. Yes. Yes. No! I didn't see an item up there anyway, so. Ah! How did I get there? I don't know. Ah! Where are my runes? Oh, they're behind me. That's why. Okay, good. Good to know. If you're trying to access stuff on the very top of the plateau above the Albanor Fields, there's a later game area taunting you. Yes, I noticed there's stuff on top there, but I guess if it's later game, I'm not going to be able to get to it right away. I was just trying to get on top so I can see if if I could, and if there were any items up there. But doesn't look like there is. Alright, Torrent. We're on a mission to get back 7k runes, or die trying. I get the feeling we're just gonna die, though. Call me skeptical. Wasn't there, like, crystals and stuff are down here, too, that I could explore? Where's that? Was this it? No, there's more than that. Oh. Fireflies! Oh, maybe this is the... Ooh, this is the area. Oh, no! What are you doing alive? Thank you, one's down. Don't make me pull. Okay, this was a terrible idea. Stick to the mist. Oh my goodness. I see why people do the mist. Yeah, nothing seems to work on these guys, quite like a Night Maiden's Mist. There we go. So, I'm getting the sense that the Crystal Men are spawned by crystals. Just call it a gut feeling. A hunch, you might say. Don't know why I would think that. Okay, yeah, no, this one's not gonna work. I can't cheat with my horse. Alright, let's try this. So much stuff. I tried to get up to the Moonlight Plateau for so many hours. Lol, same. Oh, yeah. Thanks for telling me so I don't waste many hours like all of you, then. Because I would totally have tried to look around this plateau, check every cave, see there wasn't a secret entrance or something. There we go. Safely retrieved. Is there anything besides the Crystal Men here? Curious why this spot in particular has so many of them, but I guess it could be anywhere, and this just so happens to have gotten bigger. Or maybe it's because, like you guys say, it's a moon plateau, quote-unquote, so maybe the moon has more energy coming here. So it's developing faster here than in the rest of the lake. There's also the question of why these crystals are spawning here in the lake. Is it because of the latent magic in the area beforehand, or... Oh, someone's sick? Albinorix, too, old guys, huh? Yeah, these guys might be bleeding silver, too. It's hard to tell, still. Yeah, mate, I'm sure. Having all your buddies dead is probably not a great for your health, huh? I'm leaving! Why are you bathing in the poison, Mr. Krabs? From what I got, Marika is the god because she had the Elden Ring within herself and can apply her order, while the outer gods are the natural seen as deities, which powers can be channeled. So again, like I said, the outer gods seem to be the stars, and the idea is the stars, of course, govern fate, but the stars are regulated by the Elden Ring, which, of course, is regulated by, again, Marika, or at the very least, it's under her, I guess, stewardship, and then, the Elden Ring from there is technically, on behalf of the two fingers, supposed to be regulated by the Greater Will, right? And the idea is that having the Erd Tree take over for the Elden Ring seems to have taken the power from the stars, since now the Erd Tree regulates the Elden Ring, which regulates the stars. But yeah, lots of bodies. Some old-looking commoner soldiers. I can't tell if that's them being actually reskinned or if I just haven't noticed that before. Someone doesn't like Albinorix. Albinorks can look like toads or look like old men. Good to know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you. I'd be hostile to anyone that comes in to my village too, if this is what happened when you let outsiders in. Yeah. Don't blame you. Oh, Nefeli, good to see you.
Oh, it's you. Well, what do you make of it? What's happened to this village?
Looks like a massacre.
I witnessed a sight much the same in my infancy.
Oh.
The oppression of the weak. Murder and pillage unchecked.
Don't you live in, like,
Awakening
Godfrey's
nightmare.
land? The Cold
Nightmare.
Highlands or whatever? Which, also, it's funny that Godfrey settles in a highland, considering that the capital's on a plateau itself, so... Funny how that works out. I guess the guy misses his home.
But this time, I'm a woman grown. And though the
Could just said a
suffering
grown
cannot be
woman,
undone,
lady.
I can
Don't have to be
still
all
mete
fancy
out
about it.
justice. Justice to the oppressors. Let the scars I carve remind them. I am Nefeli Lu, warrior.
So, if you're tarnished, that obviously implies you're a descendant of Godfrey. But I guess that means you're part of his tribe, of his clan, or whatever? Guess you weren't really a fan of how Godfrey did things, huh? No. No. There we go. A lot of coffins here, I see. Okay, so doing this with this out is better. Gotcha. Oh, whoopsie. I didn't want to do that. Well, whatever. Oh. Hey, buddy. A larval tier, huh? What a shocker! The Silvermen, that's what the Japanese for Albinork is, literally just Silverman. So again, similar to how I said the Crystallians are Crystalmen, we have Silvermen, Crystalmen. Considering the idea that they are created from silver, what a shocker that we find a silver tier. And silver, again, we say that silver tier refers to silver drop. That can be said for pretty much every instance of tier in this game. It's just the term for drop. So a drop of silver. Interesting. So there's this idea that they may be connected to the silver drops created by the Nox, huh? Makes sense. A spirit. The village is done for. Please, even if it's just you, old Albus, hide well and still your breath. They use the appearance, though, of a commoner soldier. So should we take that seriously, or is it supposed to be an Albinoric? It's... because they have changed it up before. And some of these corpses do look like they're not necessarily Albinorics. They may just be, like, commoners. Maybe? Kind of weird. Can we tell which type of commoner soldier? No, it's not like the formal infantry or whatever. It's not like the knights. Oh, hey. I don't know why I never thought of using the mist for those guys. Pantaray, I think it was, mentioned it last time when we were going to do the Putrid Crystallian boss battle. It really worked out. that boss, it was the turn off your brain and just enjoy the show. Yar will never have Skyrim horse. I don't know, it's pretty close. Torrent can do some crazy stuff. If you don't summon her for the almond killer here, she gets depressed and dies. Oh! I guess I better summon her then. Gaston, let's see. Now that I'm thinking, what's your thoughts about the outside of the lands between? Newman come from there, tarnished. Okay, so here's the thing with Newman. The term used for Newman is Moribito. And there is this idea of Moribito just being visitors. They're people who come from the outside. The thing is, traditionally, Moribito refers to outsiders who come from beyond the planet, like people who come from the spirit realm, or in this case, the cosmos. So there's this implication that the Newman, these visitors, are people from the stars. So that's something we have to keep in mind. So as far as the lands between though are concerned, I think it's a bit vague. I'm still getting my bearings for it, but if Tarnished were dying before they receive the grace again, and it's only the grace that lets them revive and stuff and stay immortal, in that case, in that scenario, I think that the outside world isn't too important, but it might be incredibly relevant, because it sort of depends on how many humans were existing outside the lands between before the Tarnished. Or is every country and culture essentially born from tarnished individuals? Like, is everyone eventually determined as a tarnished? Or is it only certain people from the clan? Or is it specifically people of God, everyone from Godfrey's line, but that can be very limited? Like, there's a lot of factors there that I want to consider. It does seem, though, that we have a lot of variety in terms of cultures, right? Because obviously you have someone from a far east, which is a radically different culture from the rest that are more western, or you have this idea of barbaric northerners too, I think, with the cold highlands. So yeah, where I stand on it seems to be that the game is making it where there's a bunch of different countries and places isn't as important as, say, in Dark Souls or others, because what happens outside of the lands between doesn't really matter. It seems like the lands between is where everything coalesces. Now, the question I have is, does this include the Outer Gods? Do the Outer Gods, do the Scarlet Rot, does any of that exist outside of lands between? Or is everything focused there? Is the influence just there? Then there's, of course, the idea of the lands between. It is the land of the gaps, the interspace. It exists between things. So is there... Traditionally, we've seen Dark Souls use this to refer to dimensions. So does the Sea of Fog somehow make the lands between its own dimension? If so, why? What's the origin and source of fog? There's lots of questions in the cosmology that I think we need to answer if we want to get a full understanding of the origins of this world. These are perfumers, right? So I guess the perfumer here is responsible for what's going on. There we go. Decided you were just gonna perfume a massacre. That was a terrible pun, I'm sorry. Okay, so there's a bunch of these bridges. Some of them seem to have jumped down or otherwise escaped and only to end up with all the other bodies. All I gotta say is this is a pretty serious massacre happening here, like, yikes. Wait! We haven't seen any pots like this anywhere else. Oh, wow.
Please, no. Dear me.
I guess you're Albus, huh?
I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one.
Sure.
Please leave me be.
Uh-huh.
Wait then. You're not one of them?
Nope.
Well, what a relief.
I'm guessing you're the village chief?
Oh, goodness me.
Goodness you were.
I'm Albus and Albinoric, as you can see.
Yeah,
We're finished. The whole village is finished.
I can see that.
Cursemongers have destroyed everything.
Cursemongers.
No one that remains has their wits about them. I beg you. Would you look after this medallion? You must keep it out of the cursemonger's hands.
Oh. Oh.
And if you should meet the young Albinoric Latena, then please give it to her.
Oh. Mikola's Halig tree, huh? The holy tree. So the Halig tree or Halig tree, I don't know how it's pronounced, is a holy tree, which Mikola created. And it seems like the Albinorics are in on the... They're in on the pilgrimage. Well, little late to go to paradise, friends. Poor old Dumbledore. Find the Albinoric woman. Oh. Well, gotta go find her, I guess. Let's go this way first. God, this bridge does not inspire confidence. Oh! You're a sorcerer. Oh, so yeah, then there may actually be soldiers, Albinoric Bloodclot. There may actually be soldiers that were stationed here, but they're all dead now. Listen, mate, I didn't want to kill you, but you're hostile and you'll kill me, so this is technically self-defense. Listen, just because I didn't see the guy try to kill me right away, doesn't mean he wouldn't have. You're using, Carrion sorceries, so you're connected to the Carrion royal family. Sword fashioned from pure crystal, a deed impossible for a human. A wreath with powerful magic casts scales. With intelligence, the inscrutable Crystallians have but one clear purpose, to safeguard their crystals unto the end. One theory points that they yearn for the return of their creator, who will carve for them new brethren. Ooh, I want to look at the Japanese text for this. Halig tree. So that's how it's pronounced? Gotcha. In-game, they say Halig tree. Gotcha, gotcha. So we'll say Halig tree then. Either way, though, the term with Halig tree, I assume that probably means holy tree in, like, Celtic or something. But yeah, it is the idea that it is holy. It's a holy tree. Again, I presume because it comes from Mikola. And Mikola apparently has also been creating all those sacramental buds with his blood, so I wouldn't be surprised. Miyazaki and his femboys, man. He loves him his, Otokonoko, huh? Nothing else, right? Yeah, okay, it's just this. You know, for all the bodies, this village ain't that big. Ooh, that's how I can check if the crabs have actual blood. I'll try to make them splatter. Just gotta find a dry... Wait, that's never gonna happen. They're never gonna be in any place dry enough for me to see blood splatter. Come back here! Oh. Oh, that was just, flasks, okay. Well, I'm full, so... There's our big boy. So I guess that's our... What was it? Cursemonger? Wonder what the Japanese said. Maybe, Curse Hunter? Something like that, probably. More bodies and burials here. So Albinorics do die. Oh. Let's see. What's down here? Oh, dogs! Oh, no. Omen killer, huh? If I recall correctly, the term for omen in this case, the killer in this case, is, it has the connotation of slaughter, or yeah, butcher, which yeah, sounds accurate. Oh my. Wait a second, I recognize those animations, although you have a few extra jumps. Oh my god, they recreated Capra Demon. Oh my. Ah, you do damage! I want to stay away from you. The dogs can dodge. We're doomed. The dogs have learned to dodge. Woo. My man is an Energizer Bunny. He just keeps on going and going. Nothing quite beats, Rock Sling, huh? Come on, dodge. Yeah. Just keep on trying, my buddy. There we go. And Omen. Omen Hunter down. Oh, wait! I'm supposed to summon Nepheli! Fuck! It's also quite small. We love Capra Demon too. I'm Gideon Ofnir, pilled. I want to die in a coffin of ears just like him. Gideon killing. Mikilla was here, so millennia. Dogs and Omen Hunter. Capra Demon, weak to miss. Fittingly, the Omen Killer's arena area is also quite small, yeah. Well, I didn't summon, Nepheli for this, so, yikes. I guess she just dies now. Is this what I get for not letting her have her revenge? Oops. Well, I completely forgot. I didn't see her summon sign, to be fair. So maybe this is something else, and I'm supposed to summon her somewhere else. Nepheli's quest will be fine? Okay, good. Yeah, I think I've never summoned her. Okay, so she is fine if you don't summon. Okay, good. I've talked to her at least, so she can't complain. Where is she? Oh, hey, Albus.
A chosen land awaits us, Albinorix.
Oh, I see.
The medallion is the key that leads to the city.
Gotcha.
It's only a quaint treasure for we who cannot make the journey. But for dear Latenna, it is needed to fulfill her purpose.
Gotcha.
My legs will soon fade, and with them my life.
Oh.
Alas.
Is that why you crawl?
This is the immovable fate of all Albinorix.
Uh-huh. Well, Albus, who's conveniently named after an Albinoric. I assume Albinoric's a fancy word for silver, too. I'm sure it comes from, like, Albina or something. Whoever said she'd die was lying. Not someone. She's a human from at beginning of village. Okay, yeah, then I've talked to her, so we're good there. It's fine then. Nepheli will be under the stairs of the blacksmith field. Okay, so. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, she. Oh, you're here, girl.
But this time, and though the justice to
Yeah. Okay, we get it. You're a big girl now. Still haven't gotten the thing for this. So if it's a thing with round table, let's go back. R.I.P. Dumbledore. We lost Albus. What? Hey, Ensha? Gravity magic, huh? I thought we weren't supposed to kill each other here! Oh. Trying to drag me to your death? Not here. Ah! Oh my god, you're a Dark Wraith! I should have seen that coming, honestly. How did I not predict this? Hey, ladies. Anyone? Where are the rest of you? You're all away when I'm being hunted by a walking skeleton. Fia! I need hugs! Fia's not here! Ah! Hugh! Nope, no Hugh. Can't go that way. Up. Ah! It's a slasher flick! Oh, you. Okay, Ensha, do you like meteors? I have lots of meteors. Oh no, you are too small. You are a small boy, girl, whatever you are. 2 fingers? 2 fingers? How are the 2 fingers not home? That's like your one job is to sit here, giving guidance to me tarnished. Hey! Ensha? 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 If you don't mind. Did you, like, get stuck behind the throne or something? Should have paid attention to my health. Huh, I didn't know you used gravity sorcery. Albinor comes from Latin alb, white, or gold, ick, meaning something like of/from, so it's white gold people in the localization. Oh, is that confirmed? Wait, what? I died. Wait, did I lose something? I wasn't paying attention. Something like, so, white gold people. Yeah, because the name is Silverman, so I wouldn't be surprised if the gold part is actually just not actually part of the name, if it's just supposed to be, because when I think of Albinor, I think of albino. So probably like something like white. Which again makes sense because silver. Did I do something I didn't know about? Like, what? I did die, right? Did I kill Ensha too right before we hit the loading screen? Did that happen? Wait, so me dying counted as killing the skeleton guy? Or did the mist get him without me noticing? Yeah, the Albin is white, yeah. So I guess the question would be what the Nor part is, and that might be the gold then.
You. What is it?
I guess I killed Ensha when I wasn't looking. Ensha died with you, yes. Oh my god. I accidentally killed it. Also, welcome, Emperor of Gravelash. It was nice. It's nice having you here. Do you have the Royal Remains armor? Yes, I just got it. I can't believe it. About Ensha.
My apologies for that nasty business.
Where were you?
Rather ahead of himself, it seems.
Oh, himself, gotcha.
As his master, I'd like to express my regret. But now, Ensha is slain and gone.
No thanks to you.
Finished forevermore. Ah, yes. By way of apology, allow me to tender some advice in regard to the half of the secret medallion you possess.
Wait, so is that
Find
why
the
he
Albinor
tried to
woman.
kill me?
She hides in a cave
Oh,
to the
that
west
find
of
the
the
Albinor.
Laskia ruins, which jut from the mist-shrouded lake of Liurnia.
Yeah.
She knows the location of the medallion's counterpart, I'm sure. Find the albinoric woman.
Oh my god.
She hides in a
I
cave
see
to the
what
west of
I-Man was saying
Western
earlier.
Shut from the west.
Find the albinoric woman.
She
Oh
knows the
boy,
location of
this
the
gets old real
medallion's
quick, I'm sure.
counterpart. I'm sure.
Guess the miss killed both. Miss got him right before the loading screen. Oh my freaking god. I cannot believe that. That is hilarious. What happens if you die to him? Does he, like, steal your medallion and you have to, like, invade him back or something? Is this, like, a Lautrec moment? But wow. So I guess all this just for the Albus stuff, huh? Also, wait.
Well,
What is it now? Nothing on your daughter? Hey, ladies, I got some stuff for you. Yeah, nothing special here. You don't sell stuff. I guess I gotta go to Hugh. Well, I gotta upgrade my staff and stuff anyway, so... Where were all of you? Albus, a white precious stone, the pearl, blah, 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 Latin dictionary, founded by Andrew's edition of Freud's Latin dictionary, revised and enlarged by... Okay, Thanks for the full citation, I-Man, but not necessary. You have to kill him to progress, I thought. Not... yeah, apparently I did, kill him right before, so... Not Albus, that's connected to you returning, having great runes. Gideon ordered him to kill you. Oh! He ordered him? But... did he? Bit odd to order. Also, one thing to notice is how there is the Stormveil equipment here, so there's the idea. And we also see, of course, the idea of a dragon. Interesting. It does make you question who the Stormlord is. We also see the lions.
Well, where have you been hiding? I took you for dead.
Oh, wow.
No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms, then.
Staff. Goes to 7, though. I need Somber, so regular smithing zone doesn't even matter for me anymore. Ah! We'll do Rodrika eventually, but not now. Someone said that... Yeah, there you are.
Ah, you. Please, leave me be. It's pathetic, I know, but I need to think.
Okay.
Ah, you. Please, leave me
No,
be.
Encho works for Gideon. Gideon wants the
pathetic, I know,
Halleck
but
Tree
I
medallion. Oh, so...
need to think.
Oh, the Haley Tree medallion. Okay, so Gideon wants the whole... the medallion, but since we killed his Encha, he's like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. So basically, Gideon's just like, okay, sorry I tried to kill you, but hey, you killed my enforcer, so, like, I can't do anything. And now he's all like, oh, it's peaceful, we can't fight here. Yeah, okay, sure. So is he the one who to put us in that version of the round table, then? Because I can't imagine... Either that is the most jank way for the game to allow you to have, like, a fight, quote-unquote, without you, like, interfering with other NPCs, or there has to be some sort of dimensional stuff going on there. Talk to Gideon. Encha only invades if you have at least one part of the medallion. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I'm wondering if that was Encha's choice or if that was Gideon. I must have missed something in the dialogue. Because I thought it was just like, Encha did it, and he's like, oh, well, sorry for what Encha did, but hey, it worked out for you.
Ah, you. Please. It's pathetic, I know.
Need to think. Gotcha.
Back no matter.
So, since I can't get anything out of you, let's just get some souls. Still not enough, darn. Ooh, maybe? If we sell some of the extra equipment and things I don't need? Yeah, 39,300. Sell... we definitely got this. Definitely got this. This stuff we'll look over in a sec. I think this is a duplicate. Almost there. Ah, did we have to grab the highwayman stuff? Well, whatever. Oh, I should have sold one of these instead. Oh, well, whatever. We have enough. I think it's just enough, too. Alright, and then we'll look at the stuff with Ensha. Oh, my apologies for that nasty Binchus. Ensha got rather ahead of himself, it seems. As his master, I'd like to express my regret, but now Ensha is slain and gone. Yeah, so... I don't think that necessarily... I think that means Ensha did that on his own, right? Because he says he got ahead of himself. So, I guess you can interpret that as Gideon having been like, okay, we'll take it when someone gets the full parts, and Ensha decided to grab it as soon as it was known that we had one piece. I'd like to express my... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that would say, like, oh, yeah, Gideon was plotting to do that to you, and... I don't know. It doesn't come off that way to me. I'd have to look into it more. Like, maybe the Japanese would word it more clear. Did you find Albrecht? Oh, I haven't fought him yet. I'm gonna do that now, though. Gideon did say Ensha got ahead of himself. Yeah, but that could mean, like, Ensha had a... Like, Ensha's goal was to get the Halig Tree, medallion, but that, he then decided he would do it, basically, like, he was just sort of jumping the gun early on. So I don't necessarily think. But again, I could be misinterpreting that. I'm not convinced, though, right off the bat. Oh, we don't need this. Actually, I do want to check what this is about, though. Of the Erd Tree. Interesting. We found that at the village, huh? At the Silver Village, so... Crystallians. Crescent Moon Axe. Okay, we got one of those. Spurred by Nostalgia. Very interesting. Alright, where's the... There it is. Horrific weapon made of a hardened skeletal arm wielded by Ensha of the Royal Remains. Fitted by placing one's hand in the fist grip until they dig in. O clean creature, a king relinquishes not the hand. That's a golden skeleton, huh? Interesting. Lifesteal fist. Of controlling vital energies. I guess makes sense because golden tree connected to life and you have it literally infused in your bones. Slow controlled punch. Yeah. And then Ensha's armor. Royal Remains helm. A helm graced with gold human bones, worn by the unspeakable adherent of Sir Gideon the All-Knowing. Slowly replenish HP when HP is reduced. It said that the bones belong to an... Right, because there's the idea of immortality and vitality with the Elden Ring. So, when you're close to death, you have HP. It's basically the effect of the... of sharing blood with the Canehurst Queen. It said that the bones belong to an ancient lord, so an ancient king. The Soulless King. The Lord of the Lost and Desperate, who was known as Ensha. So is this Ensha's head, or is he just wearing the helmet and takes the name? Interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. What about the rest of the armor? It's said to be the bones of an ancient lord. Let's look at this armor. The corrupt ancient god of the flame. Oh, I see the one-eyed. Yeah, okay, so this is the fell god. Nothing else of interest to say here. The Redmane stuff. Image of Radon, thus they were Redmanes, and all prove they were worthy of the name. Redmane line, right. I wonder if Castle Redmane was always there, or if it was only built when Radon went to the south there. Actually, that makes sense, because he would need his own castle when he's going to study at Celia for his horse. So he would basically live there. It would be his personal domain. Yeah, so we want to put that on. That's awful. This is better. So yeah, pretty yellowish bones. Oh, look at those gems. That looks like it should be rusted armor. Yeah, it looks like it's rust and stuff that's come off. Or maybe that's wax or something? Because it looks like it's over the bones in some cases. So is that an armor set where someone just basically filled the bones with a bunch of black wax or something? Gems up here. Could explain why Ensha was silent, though, if he can't speak, because he's a skeleton. Interesting. What are the resistances for this? Strongest resistance is fire. It's weakest to lightning. I guess because it's armor? But it's also close with magic. Interesting. Alright, let's switch back to our scholar uniform. I am a stargazer. I will not be blinded by gold.
You have returned. What is it?
If you keep talking that slow, I sure as hell ain't gonna listen to your dialogue in the
The children.
Yeah.
The great.
Yeah, we get it. Don't worry, I got tons of heretical books for you at some point. I'll give them to you at... eventually. Do I need anything else? Oh, wait, right. We want to talk about your daughter. Hey, you know about your daughter? Yeah, there it is.
You've already heard. Indeed. It seemed the whelp harbored suspicions, so I had no further use for her. Honestly, what's a man to do? A determined plebeian is more wicked than an omen horn, quite frankly. I suspect that's just what the Queen wants. A dose of ambition to incite the tarnished.
Wasn't willing to go to the extremes you did, huh, buddy?
Find the album. She hides in it 'cause she knows the...
Yeah. Interesting. Hides in a cave, huh? So I guess it's time to do this cave. I assume this is it. So if I remember right, demi-humans were outside of the cave, so this should be interesting. Let's first, though, level up. So close. Alright, I hope we get a very beefy boss here, because if we get just one more level up... water. Stay hydrated, chat. One more level up. Oh, I see. How are you missing that? There we go. Oh. Well. Wouldn't it be a Loki stream if I didn't fall to my death? Though it's not at the beginning anymore. There's at least that. Okay, so... that was not what I wanted to do. This is what I want to do. So it looks like people came in here with their arteria leaves and stuff, ready to set things up for maybe a mine or something. Looks like there's a cave in or something, though that probably explains what's down there, as we'll oh. A falchion, huh? What's a falchion doing here? Falchion. There we go. Hefty beast bones. Yeah, so it looks like there were people here. Maybe they caused a cave-in or something as they were going through, or what have you. Oh. And then the demi-humans, however, were lurking inside. It was their little home. Their den. Go away, you goblins. I hear another one. There you are. Buddy won't know what hit him. Oh. Shouldn't have wasted your time screaming. This is Bloodborne, mate. You gotta fight in a life or death struggle. So water comes in here from the lake. Actually, no, this seems like an underground spring or something. Completely unrelated. Silver fireflies are also consistently related to water, and we're seeing silver being consistently associated with magic and magic power. So this idea that water is related to the stars and the moon, therefore. Which gives me the idea that the sky is likely an ocean, as in other FromSoftware cosmologies. Gonna just shelve that for now, though. Spear talisman. So yeah, this was someone else's camp and stuff. Looks like they were soldiers or miners or something were setting it up, and they didn't realize that demi-humans were coming to take it over. Or were already taking it over in the shadows. Talismans. Anything unique to say about spears? Yeah, standard for soldiers. Okay, so it tells us this was a soldier camp. They were camping out here while on patrol. Weren't prepared for the demis. Falchions are the orcs' favorite weapon in D&D. Yeah, that makes sense. Demi-humans are so weird. The little ones look monkey-like, and then the bigger ones have this like cow-like head for some reason. Hey, Adolphus. You seem to be new. Welcome in. Yeah, they are a bit weird in that respect, but I'm not too surprised. I assume demi-humans are like the misbegotten, the quote-unquote hybrids, as they're called in the Japanese, so I assume there's something similar going on here. Actually, this is really cool, because the chieftain, which would normally be a boss, is just like a mini-enemy here, and this is like, oh, okay, this is like the upper part of like a dungeon, but like this actual full dungeon is like you have to go below where the rock slide and everything was. That's actually really cool. Yeah, I ain't surviving that. Oh, crystal. So that's where the crystal in the name comes from. Okay, yeah, the rock slide must have messed stuff up, because it's clear that this encampment was pretty extensive. Okay. And this seems to be the natural things that were living in these caves before demi-humans and humans showed up. Throwing dagger. Yeah, soldiers, equipment. Oh. Nope, nothing there. Strange how they refer to Ensha. Yes. Ensha of the royal remains, or the corpse body, etc. Yeah. You can also read that as potentially Rensha the royal, the king's corpse, or royal corpse, or what have you, or royal remains, as it were. But there is this implication that Ensha is wearing the bones of a king, or is the bones of the king. If so, we have to start looking for golden skeletons in the future. Oh. I see you serpent snakes adapt. actually don't know what to do in this situation. Would my sword be better, or will that just be a death sentence? Oh, that's a death sentence. Maybe if I two-hand? No, still. Yeah, no. If I did that with the full group, I would just got myself killed. There'd be too many. I can't kill them fast enough with this. I need more somber smithing stone 3s then. That's where my limiting factor is. I gotta find a glintstone mine, like, ASAP. Ah, there you are. I hope there aren't illusory walls here, because I haven't been checking. Okay. Yes, more soldiers. Smithing stone 4. Smithing stone 2. Lump of flesh. So this is the crystal part of the cave. Still in the mountain. So I can strafe that. Alright, whatever this boss is, I hope I can do it in a few meteors. Rock sling, huh? Dang it, gotta steady my hand. Oh! Okay. Ooh. I don't have Blythe to help carry me through this fight, so gotta actually learn it. Dang it. I can't do it if I miss all these, though. I need real distance. Woo! Gotta dodge them both. Okay. Perfect. Can I do that, like, one more time? Okay, I was out of range of that, though. Perfect. Nice. Dodge at the right angle. Thanks, bud. Cerulean Amber Medallion. That's related to Godfrey, right? Yeah, from the time of Godfrey, first Elden Lord. Treasured as the most jewels. Interesting. So the Bloodhound Knights date to that, right? I guess. So the idea is that they are... Yeah, they must go from that far, huh? Guess that makes sense. Wonder what role they played. Blythe was looking for one of them too, right? So there's this idea that maybe they're wolfmen like Blythe then? In that case, maybe they're signs of fur and I just didn't notice them. Gideon has Gwyn vibes, does he now? He's probably wearing the bones. Gideon is weird with his recruits. They seem to come from all walks of life. Also, that he can get what he wants without lifting a finger. Kind of reminds me of Odin. He has Gwyn vibes. Yeah, so, Gideon strikes me as... Because, again, he seems like he's a spy master, right? He's trying to become all-knowing. He wants eyes and ears everywhere. That's the point of his armor, right? So it makes sense that he will just recruit anyone and use anyone in order to acquire all the knowledge he needs so he can do everything required with the least possible effort on his part. Because after all, knowledge is power. That's actually a very common trope in Japanese media, is the idea, you'll have something like, where the idea is that someone is like, you know, information controls the world or something like that. They'll say something to that effect. And the idea is that, you know, they are like sort of the spy master type of character. You'll see that in a lot of different series. They have that, some variation of that concept. I'll talk to you in a second, lady. So you're this Albinoric woman. Oh, wow. You're the first halfway decent girl that I've met here, besides waifu, Melina. But you know what? I really don't care for Melina.
Foul tarnished. What do you want? I told the all-hearing brute.
Oh, I see.
That I possess no such medallion.
I see.
Or have you come to take more from me? Was my other half not enough? Or do you speak true?
So old Albus entrusted his medallion to you. Then I've no choice but to trust that this was his dying will. Let's try again. I'm Latenna, an Albinoric, the same as old Albus.
You look a lot
My
different from the others, let me
apologies
say
for my
this.
cross words earlier.
I think whoever designed the Albinorks was a little biased when it came to the
Seeing that you're
ladies.
another tarnished like that
Just
all
a
here in
feeling.
Britain. I hope that you will forgive me.
Went to get a drink, came back to Loki, zoom in on feet. Listen, Miyazaki has a feet fetish. His foot fetish can only be alleviated if all of us just look at it and point out and laugh at him for it. Because then he'll start second guessing whenever he's doing a character design and he approves it seeing that it has bare feet. He'll be like, oh, wait a second, people are going to mock me for my foot fetish more. I have to, like, reject it. So, I am simply doing a good public service for the entire community. Clearly. Interesting that the Albinork women are so different to the men. Clearly, they're well revered with the armor they wear. Yeah, they clearly this woman gets a lot more attention than the men. Clearly, the men are freaking frog face. So, remember when old Albus said all the Albinork get old and die? Well, I don't know if he ever saw this lady, but she doesn't look like she's old and dying. My fate is to lose my legs and die. Well, this lady seems to not have much use of her legs, but she's doing fine. So based on what she just said, I'm getting the idea that I guess Wolfie here is dead. I'm guessing that Gideon came in, killed the wolf, so she's here basically stuck because I assume she doesn't have access to her legs the same as all the other old Albinorics, and the Bloodhound Knight serving Ofnir. Protecting her up until, obviously, Gideon's like, okay, you can go see her now. And he doesn't care if we kill his servant because he's outlived his usefulness. He just needed to be a guard dog, and, well, he did his job. So now we're here, and we can grab her, and she can tell us where the other medallion... I get why people are saying, oh, so Gideon's plan was to get both sides of the medallion. That makes sense now.
I must go back. There is something I must do.
I don't necessarily think, though, he was trying to kill, though, because... Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. It could be that he was trying to get it peacefully some way from us, but Ensha was just, like, going to go get it, like, oh, I could just slay this fool and take it.
Of the whereabouts that the medallions are the half.
I like their armor. I wear it a lot. Oh, I'm sure. Come on, Dean Sith. Come on. I was trying to look at the face, though, to be serious. I did not realize I was looking at feet at some point. No one with a foot fetish is weak enough to be deterred merely by sneering. Maybe you're right.
They say the other half of the medallion is beyond the Forbidden Lands, north of the Erdtree.
Oh.
In Castle Sol.
Oh.
On the mountaintops of the giants. Accessible by the grand lift of Rold.
Good to know.
Then I suppose it's time.
Oh.
Farewell, Lobo. My faithful wolf. My better half.
Do I need to give you two a room?
So that our journey will not have been in vain. Forgive me, Lobo.
Yeah, so that wolf is dead. Totally.
When needed.
Oh, a spirit.
Fight at your side.
One of the rare cases where a spirit's chosen voluntarily. Latenna was renowned as a deft magic archer, but having lost her beloved wolf companion Lobo, she cannot move from the place where she was summoned. Okay, yeah, so this all makes sense now. Alright, we're gonna have to keep going north here because I need my my map. Wolf the wolf. Oh, Lobo means wolf, huh? I'm guessing. Stop eating silver blood! It's not good for you, Mr. Crab. That was just for fun. That was not in any way a teaching moment for the crabs. Where are we going? through the forest. Possibly up here. No? Have I already explored this, though? It's possible I've already done so. Either way, let's make sure. Okay, no, this is way too long. If there's stuff up there, I give up. Can't believe FromSoft killed Lobos. It had to be done. Oh, it's 9:05 already. We are about to hit the time. I think we should do that sorcerer tower up here, and then we'll call it a day. I didn't realize how much time has been passing. There we go. Let us be off. Okay. Alright, looks like the tower doesn't have a puzzle. This'll be wonderful. A converted tower? Ah, I see. You converted to America. Erudition guide thee. I'll show you erudition. Cuckoo Glintstone, just keeping that on your test, huh? I guess you aren't interested in magic. No. 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 No, oh, dang it. That was my mistake, but no, 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 no. No, 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 no. This is not going to work. There is no way. It's impossible. There has to be. I don't think I'm supposed to do that this way. Well, I can use Starlight now. Yeah. Don't need this anymore. Oh my goodness. My horse is a cheat, I swear. Oh, that's not actually a collectible plant. Good to know. Alright, I said at the tower, but like, that's embarrassing, so. Puppets don't bleed. I'm gonna just go out on a limb and assume. I know, it's FromSoft. You don't wanna assume anything. I mean, the lore is so vague and convoluted and confusing. Even though it just requires you to read. In fact, it's because it requires you to read. So, I don't wanna be too harsh here in saying that maybe, just maybe, marionettes can't be bled. But hey, I don't know about that. Golems could get blood in Dark Souls, so I might be crazy. Oh, okay, sure. Oh, dang it. I have fought your decayed kind. You are nothing to me, Mr. Erdtree Avatar. Well, felt bad for that Guardian. Guardian didn't deserve this. Oh! I'm so glad I have iframes on the ground for that. Ha! And dead. We got this down, Pat. Just meteor while staying in range. Can't do anything. Ooh, ruptured crystal tier. I can't break them, but the Avatar can, huh? Lots of meat getting buried here. Oh, buddy. Is that gold 5k runes? If it is, it ain't looking it. Yes. Oh, tarnished golden sunflower here, huh? Interesting. What's... Okay, no, that's just a ledge. Oh, no, it does lead to there's something over here. Still haven't found the map, by the way. Oh, it's somewhere over here, isn't it? Like something up here, I bet. This is what I get for not taking the right path, because all the maps, besides like the one down here, have been going along the right way. Oh, no. I went the wrong way. So I have to go this way in order to get to down there, I think. Yeah. Oh, more jellyfish. Good to know. More women dying. What is it with Liurnia and murdering women? Ree! Took me forever to find out the puzzle on this one, the other converted tower. Wonder what happened to all the mages whose rise are designated by their names. I assume most of them are dead. That's why we don't see them. Because we see, yeah, like he says, the Graven Mass, or Ball of Sorcerers, as they're called in the Japanese, if I recall correctly. The idea seems to be that I presume the idea is that they did a lot of sacrifices of sorcerers and they became one with the Mass. That would be my assumption. Oh. So, like, does the Academy just, like, send out these balloons from up there and they just kind of go around acting as, like, a mobile droid platform? Oh. Oh. My goodness, man. Calm down. I didn't kill your family. But now I will. You brought this on yourself. I can't lock on, darn. Hey, it's Alexander! Don't be rude. It's Alexander's cousin. Alec. Alexander and Alec. There we go. Perfect. And don't forget their Auntie Alexa either. Does Japanese have a word for homunculus? Yes, I have several if I recall. One of them being much like the literal idea of homunculus being like small man or something like that. Though again, most of them have something like artificial person or something of that sort. Why? Any particular reason you want to ask, or? Well, catacombs are down there. Should have figured from the graves. I think I can find this on my own, mister. More women jellyfish, though. Sword dance. Oh, no. I could swear there were two of you. Oh, yeah, there is. Oh, that was close. That was, oh boy. That was a leap of faith if I had ever seen one. More graves. Nothing really down here except the catacombs. Then I guess we better go in. No reason in particular. The misbegotten or the marionettes seem like they might be called homunculi. No, the marionettes are called dolls or puppets, and the misbegotten, their Japanese name is hybrid, literally a mixed breed or species, right? Because again, they're hybrids. They're mixtures of different animals and stuff, along with, I assume, human. That's also why I say demi-humans, which again, pretty much accurate, like demi-humans, half-humans, or like subhumans or something like that, so. We used all our runes, so I don't think I have anything enough to get another level up, right? No, no, definitely not. That's something we're gonna have to stack up for a while. Oh. That's a way to start. I think this is the second time a catacomb I started with the big boy, too, that I've gone through. Or maybe I'm misremembering. It can't be that easy. Oh! Well, we're gonna fight skeletons here. Hey, Godwin. Alright. Where are the bodies? Man, you guys have really let the place go. You've plans to get in here and everything. Actually surprised there wasn't something here. Oh my god. Oh my god. How do I do it, chat? It was just a whim. It was only a whim. Which means the gate we're looking for is somewhere around here, too. I guess it makes sense. Liurnia is going to have a lot of these illusory walls, I should expect. But oh boy, this is going to make me paranoid. Thank goodness for my dex. If that quick cast was any slower, that would have hurt. Okay, let's look at the equipment. Large stone embedded with glintstone wielded by Erdtree Barrel watchdogs who protect catacombs. The watchdogs, battered and broken over their lengthy tenure, rule the catacombs are said to command the imps. Well, whichever one was commanding the imps appears to be dead, because, well, staff is here. Not on the watchdog. So I'm curious what killed them. Was it those who live in death? That was obvious. Like, is anyone shocked there? Like, that was pretty frickin' obvious. Yeah, and here's the entrance. Well, I've got other things to explore, so we will come back here. Holy pot time. With the writ. I think I can handle it without needing to use the pots. We'll see, though. No trick here. Let's just worry about this one, then. Yeah, I don't expect anything here, but just to be safe. Yeah. We're clear. All right, what's down here? Oh, you made me jump on that in the last round. Screw you. Lothric slaves, ree! never know. Just because it shoots stuff out of it doesn't mean it's actually real. Oh, I see. I will not die here. Woo! Only imps, no skeletons. I guess the boss has to be of those who live in death related then. Because there's no way there's all this death root stuff and no connection. I refuse to believe that. Yeah, pretty good. Altar with pots and stuff, I assume, because again, related to drops from the Erd Tree. Rea Lucaria soldiers. Now that's interesting. They are receiving Erd Tree burials. A trio of spirits consisting of 2 disposable foot soldiers and their superior. The soldiers of Rea Lucaria was known as the Cuckoos. They were given free reign by the Academy to wage war as they pleased, and they were infamous for their rapacious ways. But the Academy eventually allies with, and the Carians, I should say specifically, ally with, the Lindell capital, because, presumably, with Radigan becoming their king, it's now permitted for them to start learning and understanding the Erd Tree faith and practicing it, so I guess that's why they're given that honor. It's probably also an expectation that if you're gonna marry someone from the Erd Tree capital, you have to follow their burial practices. I only learned you can kill the skeletons when they're reassembling like a week ago. Before that, I thought I had to use a sacred weapon or holy pots. To be fair, I've seen that happen with a few people, and I'm actually surprised it happens as often. I thought it would be obvious with how they're all like bright that you should try hitting them. But again, I guess it's not that intuitive for people. So don't worry, you're not alone. I've definitely seen others do that. But yeah, I'll be honest, I would actually like it if that was the case. I kind of liked it in Dark Souls how, like, they would revive endlessly until you killed the Necromancer or used a holy weapon. I actually really like that type of stuff. I wish FromSoft did more of them. It's kind of a shame that's kind of tapered off after Dark Souls 1. The imps are so strange. I know they sort of count as golems or at least something like that, but they move as though they're real animals to boot. I wonder if their mask has significance. Now, to be fair, they are literally a copy-paste of Lothric slaves from Dark Souls 3. Like, literally, they just took the same enemy and reskinned it as the imps. So, that explains a lot of their quote-unquote human-like interactions and stuff. So, I would not look too deep into that. I think it's just a matter of, like you said, they're golems, kind of similar to the burial watchdogs and stuff like that. And you shouldn't think too much harder than that. Spirit Caller, Snail. Wait! 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 Wait right there, I saw something. Oh my goodness. Oh no. There's a treat, there's a Godfrey Knight buried here, huh? And the snail summons him, I guess. Oh boy. Oh, you're here. Oh, screw me, I gotta... Yeah, okay, hit the snail. Where are you? Snail, get over here. Oh! Stop it. Oh! Stop it! Stop! At least it doesn't teleport. Oh my god! Woo! Okay. Ow! Stop! Okay, this isn't working. I gotta just do, Oh! Wait! Night Mist? Can I cheese this? I don't want to cheese all the bosses, but this game is making it really, really easy. Oh, you can, in fact, cheese. There we go. But it doesn't, it's not as effective as I would have hoped. I had hoped he just wouldn't do anything until you, like, you actually hit him. Glintstone Sorcerer's at really? No summoning Godfrey Knight as a spirit? Darn. I feel cheated. Sorcerer Ringstone, Crown Scholar of the Livinus Conspectus. And if I remember right, Conspectus is class in Japanese. Who has mastered the use of the Glintstone Star Sorcery. Neat. I know, in Dark Souls 1 you had to kill them twice. Yeah. I'm just used to Dark Souls 1, and even Dark Souls 3 you can kill skeletons twice and then it's over. Dark Souls 1 you need a sacred weapon, they assemble into perpetuity. Yeah, Dark Souls 3 definitely, Dark Souls 3 I think conditioned me to try to get them, because it did the thing where it's like, obviously like they're not dead the first time, so you have to get them a second time. And then, with the way how you had to kill them a second time, and I saw with the fire, I'm just like, okay, so I should try hitting this thing, because it's big and bright, and it seems like it's trying to signal me, hey, do something before they resurrect, or whatever. So, like, I tried it, it worked, I kept doing it. Again, curious that we have women jellyfish here. Alright, guys, so I think we're about set. Let's see if there's a grace up ahead. Yep. That was totally predictable. Anybody? Edgar? Edgar, what did you do? Edgar, I'm not Arena. I'm not a Misbegotten. Wow, no. Yeah, you do that. Oh my god. Edgar, I need you to go, like, farther away. No, that's sprinting. Edgar, that's the wrong thing. No. Wow, it really is just you. Man, Edgar, you, I see you took revenge all the way to Crazy Town. Oh my god, you can strafe this. And now I'm out. So, yeah, Edgar, what are you doing with the meat, by chance? Just asking. Just asking. Okay, so what's the strategy here? How do I get back my FP? Do I have an item that restores FP? Oh! Oh, hey, Miss Big... Oh! 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 I see. Yep, that was what I expected to happen. I just wanted to leave! Well, I guess we're killing Edgar and then we're ending things. Oh boy. Oh, right. That wasn't my plan! Okay, so Edgar, hear me out. I get my runes. You don't chase after me. Hey, Mr. Begotten. Oh, there's another one of you there. Is that another one of you in the distance? My Edgar, you left a trail to lead to you, huh? That's quite the foreshadowing. Too bad I took the other route like a bitch. Oh my. Oh my, this is embarrassing. Okay, fine. We're doing this. That, I saw it go through you, man. Those iframes on your legs when you jump. Edgar, I don't want to assassinate you. You give me no choice. That was a headshot, by the way. Get wrecked, noob. Shabriri grape, banished knight's halberd, raw meat dumpling. Oh boy. Oh boy. So Edgar took Arena's death well, clearly. So it seems there are multiple yellow-colored spells associated with the Great of Will, and yet they all stem from something different under that umbrella, like Two Fingers, Crucible, and Golden Order. I don't know if they necessarily stem from something different per se. I think it's more so they all stem from the Greater Will, but they take on different forms, similar to how you have lightning, but also holy magic in that the gods in Dark Souls use, stuff like that. Meet, bye-bye, Hyeda's questline. They fix this nice. Don't underestimate the power of Glintstone Pebble. The problem with Glintstone Pebble is they dodge roll it, so it's nice to have my ambush shard, though. Anyway, guys, now that we've come full circle with Edgar, I think it's about time that we end things here, because, oh boy, I've gone on for quite a bit. I didn't even realize. It was great having you guys all here. Thanks so much. You guys have asked some great questions. It was super fun having you. Great. Please come back. Always good to have you here again. Like and subscribe. I'm gonna grift this as hard as I can. Seriously, it really helps having all you guys here, going through, doing this all with me. It helps support me to actually make this worthwhile. I try to do this stuff for you, but also so I can make sure that I take a break and take these hours off, especially on weekends. So it's great to have you guys here and kind of give me a reason to do that. So again, thank you so much. Next time we're going to continue with Liurnia on this leftward path that we have taken. I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong, but yeah, thanks so much. Can't wait to see you guys next time. We love the call to action. But yeah, we're gonna end things now here. So bye, great to see ya.